weekend's DIY has a big impact. We're going to be creating a built-in extra large chalkboard. The lake house had a really big wall that I didn't really know what to do with, so I figured what better way than to be able to write the happy holidays, your grocery list, or anything that you like. First, you had to figure out how big you want it. I wanted drama. I wanted it big, so I made it the entire space of the wall. I used Rust-Oleum's chalkboard paint, which was extremely easy to put on. I just found that you should be using less on your brush. It's going on a vertical space, so you don't want anything to drip, and you almost want to force the last amount of product onto the wall. Once you have the entire thing covered, it does dry fairly quickly, so I actually was able to do my second coat as soon as I finished my first. It goes on shiny, don't worry about it, it will dry matte. I was trying to avoid that little hole you see in the drywall that was pre-drilled from electrical, and then I realized that my chalkboard was looking a little skinny, so I just patched it up pretty quickly, used my heat gun and sanded it off, and I just primed it and I could paint right over top of it. You don't have to do this part, but just in case you have to patch the pieces, that's how you do it. I then extended my chalkboard out a couple of inches, and with the 1x4 pine that I bought from Kent, cut all of my corners on 45 degrees to create a picture frame, made sure it was level, and assembled them all along directly on the wall. Then I just took some wood filler, filled all the holes in the pine, and it was ready to go. The next step is extremely important, and it is called priming your chalkboard. So you're going to want to cover your entire surface with chalk, wipe it off, repeat the process. It basically allows your entire surface to not hold onto whatever you write on first. If you don't do this step and you write Happy Thanksgiving, you're going to see that ingrained into the paint. You can do the staining process before they go onto the wall if your wall is already painted. Ours isn't, so doing it in place was not a problem. You don't have to do this step, but I then took a dollar store white paint and wrote the lake house, and that will stay on there when you're cleaning between chalks, and it's actually really easy to get off with soap and water. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I would love to see your future DIY chalkboards.